Alright guys, let's do a quick little video on MULN FUD. So this guy says MULN, unfreaking believable, damn, I'm glad I left that play. Then it says, I've been waiting in MULN to make some moves for a while now. That stock is boring than a mother. And then, right here, says, when I'm done with TBLT, I'm wondering if I should come back for MULN. Well, it sounds like he says that he wasn't in MULN, and then he was in MULN, and it was boring, and then he's not in MULN. This guy's a phony mother effer. Right here, MULN Army, nope. You seeing this? Thinking about re-entering MULN at $1. I don't believe a word this guy says. Liar. This guy says MULN dilution, nothing else. MULN getting smoked an hour ago. What else? And then before that, nothing MULN. Nothing MULN. Just a guy that pumps everything but MULN. But he wants to tell you that MULN's not a good investment. Yeah, you can trust these guys. Not. Pumping everything, literally every ticker you ever heard of. He's just trying to pump, except for MULN. Interesting. Only thing he's a bear on is MULN. Let's see who else we got. I guess we can look at this one. Probably not that important. Just says MULN's down 12.5%. Doesn't say much about MULN. Let's see what this guy says. He says hopefully the pump for MULN will end now. It ain't ending until we get our squeeze bit. Don't you know? Don't you know how retail works? Retail does not day trade. Retail buys and holds. It's what they do. Just nothing. Nothing to say except for crap on MULN. This guy, Bull Logic, he's been in and out of MULN, he says, like a dozen times. He's a total trash can. This guy says out now, MULN. Almost to suggest as if he's out of MULN now, but this guy since the beginning of March has been saying that he's never been in MULN and he's an unbiased opinion and he writes articles on EVs. I guess he's saying the article is out now, and I'm sure he's, I don't even want to look at the article, but I'm sure he talks about dilution. You got that retard, Tatua Bra, the Prodigy guy, had a space call with 100 people telling people that dilution was 100% for certain that it's been done. Totally fake news. Again, watch my other video. If you don't know that dilution's not happening, just watch my other video. It's not happening. This guy's trying to brag because he was ragging on MULN for the last couple days and people were attacking him for it, and now he's acting like he's won. He hasn't won shit. This guy been hating on MULN for weeks now. One witch. Like, they ain't got nothing, people. This guy right here says, here you go, CEO controls 31% of the vote. Sorry, picture quality on my phone. And he's going back to the June 9th filing, which represented the June 2nd shares. And if you count up these shares and you look at the float that Ortex announced, it was 407 million with 477 million outstanding, meaning that insiders could only own a maximum of 77 million shares. And this filing was clearly false because they didn't account for the shares that they already diluted to retail from the point that David Mickery put these shares in his name and then diluted. But there was something came out a couple weeks ago showing that David Mickery only had 1.7% voting power. And so when you see people posting fake news That's always a good sign. We got some good Mullen bulls in here, that's for sure. Always count on laser eyes to be thrown in the towel. Never trust somebody with laser eyes. Fucking clowns. Let's see if he ever talked about Mullen before he said, "Oh, we're done." AMC, AMC, AMC. But he wants to talk about Mullen being done as if he's been a Mullen diehard the whole time, and now he's quit because he sees that the writing's on the wall and he can't win. This dude doesn't tweet nothing about Mullen until we crash 13% on fake dilution news. Look at this shit, people. Are you kidding me? This guy was never Mullen, and now all of a sudden, when it looks like Mullen's done, he's here to say, "Oh, we tried. Mullen's not going to happen." Fuck you. Why exactly did they spend $12K on a room and insure $25K on flights, hotel, food, transport? That's shareholders' money. What purpose did it serve other than try to pump the price? They did the opposite of try to pump the price. They didn't give us any new news. Like how they didn't give us the Fortune 500 news right now today was unbelievable. If you go listen to that freaking recording from last week with the guy who called and talked to the president of the OEM branch, he freaking said that Fortune 500 news is coming out in a week, and then they delay it again, and now it's August. Like, this meeting was designed to get you to sell. It was not designed to get you to pump the price. Mr. Robot says, "I'm glad I'm out of Mullen, for fuck's sake." Let's see what he's been saying. Pumping a lot of stocks other than Mullen so far. Where's the last thing you tweeted about Mullen, motherfucker? Show me. Because it looks like you didn't really care about Mullen. It looks like you cared about everything but Mullen. Come on, motherfucker. Where's your Mullen post? The guy that is so comfortable pumping every ticker you can imagine is now going to come out and say, "So glad I'm out of Mullen now." Really? The guy that appears to never have been in Mullen telling you so glad he's out of Mullen. Where's the Mullen? Where's your Mullen pump? You literally pump everything. Show me your Mullen pump. This guy's a fucking clown. My God, I can't handle these people. You guys see what I'm seeing here? Dilution approved, question mark. Let's see. Alright. At least we got a good response to that. Yeah, that video was really hard to hear. If you didn't go to the recording, it may have sounded like they approved dilution, but if you listen closely, it was only the people in the room that they were counting votes for, which is a fucking scam because they have all the votes already counted. Like, AMC pulled the dilution vote 2 weeks early off the table because they had the dilution numbers, or they had the voting numbers already and saw that it was going to be a no, and so they just pulled it off the table back in 2021. Oh, man. Let's see. This guy, Mullen, bottom in 40-cent range. Billions of dilutive shares on the way. Let's see what you're about, West Coast guy in California. Already seeing a whole bunch of tickers other than Mullen. Alright, let's see what you're saying before today. Come on. Before today, what were you saying? Because he's posting a lot of FUD on Mullen today. Alright, let's see what you got here, man. Anything Mullen? CEMI. Mullen bottom range in. Yesterday he was saying bottom is 45 cents. This guy's a clown. He wasn't even waiting for the dilution fake news. This guy's just a bear the whole fucking time. Fuck this guy. Well, I think that was enough to get the point across. These motherfuckers are trying to scam you out of money. Mullen is the way, people. It is the way.